Bard, the final selection here. Very good into all the engage of BNK.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bard is a pick that we've seen countless times really show the strength, because in the longer fights, I think some comps you just run out of damage, but that's not going to be an issue in the longer fights here. Oh, a fight started here.
Yeah, I mean, TP is coming in as Spun says, I win this, and Raptor says, well, I also win this. And so the two of them just going head-to-head, and it's going to come down to a first blood going to Raptor.
Get some extra damage on Sponge, and also having the foresight of being ready to flash to follow him. So Sponge just ends up locked into the 1v1 and dying.
Both Harpoons going to miss. They're still going to go for the dive here, though, as the exhaust. It looks like it is going to take out Raptor, but finally they get the kill. They don't even really deny that much CS, so I think Rich pretty happy about that setup. Meanwhile, we got a little setup on the bottom side. Nice spell shield there, but Diablo now down a flash. Probably going to use that barrier at the last possible second if he has to. Doesn't even need to, as the TP is coming in just to make sure. Clear does come down here and pushes them away.
Yeah, wow.
After the flash as well.
Yeah, I think DRX happy just to pick up the summoner spell. Oh, that is a stun.
Yeah, Kellen in a bit of trouble. The flash on in from Teddy! Bloodthirsty here, as now Diablo says, okay, I'll look for the kill. Gonna force the barrier out of Teddy. And yes, they do. Feels pretty good overall, I'd say, for them.
What's next, Dragon?
Well, he's got to kill the first one first. Okay, there we go, Cloud. Yeah,
I mean,
bit of damage. It does look like DRX are trying to set up here for Double Dragon. Even invading into this red buff. Got to be careful not to go too far, though. A lot of damage, though, is going in on a Raptor already, as he's looking for the red. He's looking for the setup with the team. The Tempered Fate, though, going to stop a lot of that engage from the side of BNK. Clear goes over the wall and just dies immediately, but already did the damage. And now Rich is all by himself, has to take the journey out. And, well, we are going to get a binding, but only on to one, and so that's just going to be another kill here. 2 more kills to Raptor. He's just taking over the game, as now they're trying to turn on a Diablo. A triple kill for Raptor's Wukong.
There's that Triforce Spike. He's just cleaning up on those kills with the monkey bonk on the head. It's coming up so big. 5 points in that Q. He's doing so much damage, and this is kind of that feast of famine.
After that game, just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
First turret actually went over to DRX. They're going to get feats of strength off of that. Kind of insane. Andil is in a lot of trouble, as he is going to Tempered Fate, but too late. So yeah, he's just kind of dead. He magical journeyed over the wall and then found himself face to face with now a 6-1 Wukong.
I think this is one of the things with Bard, is that you have Redemption, you have your ult, and these buy so much time, but they take time to come through. And I think just the fact that Raptor's so fed, he just wasn't able to actually have either of those really do anything for him. Raptor just kind of nuked him, even with the exhaust as well. Raptor's doing so much damage, this Bard feels very squishy in comparison. And the end result is just a really easy pickup for BNK FEARX. Now 6
lanes need that extra bit of traction.
Well, it's actually a toboggan, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, DRX are here and they're like, well... we can't do anything.
Just let it go.
Honestly, I don't even know why they're here. Like, somebody should be top lane.
This is supervisation, you know? This is one of the...
Supervisation, yeah.
Yeah, they just like to make sure...
now, but also they're winning later.
It's one of these situations where Oh, Realm Up coming in.
Yeah, we're making a play here. Guess who's here? It's Raptor. He is the raid boss. Can Exhaust stop this Wukong is the question. The double cyclone comes in. As a bunch of damage does go out from Rich, actually, but not to outdo the raid boss. That is the Wukong, and a bit of help from the rest of the team. And guess what? Otacon's right here, so let's just go ahead and start this one up. Raptor is a little bit low, but he does have Sundered Skies, so we do know that that's not really a big problem. And Kellen's got the angle here. There is that that arm guard from the side of Yehu. And so that does mean that BNK actually are going to back off of this objective. Clear just flashing away.
Oh, now actually... DRX considering the Atacon. I think it's a dangerous move. But they do have a TP coming up in 10 seconds. Oh, Shockwave!
The Shockwave gonna catch both him and the clone. And with Raptor this low, it just means that DRX say thank you for the leash.
And they actually get it. So big pickup for DRX. An overcommit from BNK FEARX. Hope otherwise to start this play, and yet they still commit to it. And it ends up giving a lot of power over to DRX in this situation. Oh,
and now
Vikla, you don't have anything.
Vikla by himself, no Realm Warp. He is Rise, so like maybe if he gets a couple of rotations into this Orianna, he is getting pretty low, but it's still going to be a pretty straightforward 2 versus 1 kill. As
the area, and it's up to BNK FEARX to try and move in. Vikla's just pushing top. He does have TP. I mean, they can just give up the dragon. It is just second Drake for DRX. It's Ocean.
It's just an Ocean Drake. 700 golds. How about a bit more gold in mid? I think they're going to get this and get out as well. Like, Raptor's got to go in awkward direction, but he's totally fine. Even some damage on the top lane inhibitor turret.
Yeah, why not? You know, this is BNK FEARX in a nutshell.
Yep, I mean, they Realm Warped in, so DRX know this is happening. Spun's just kind of running at it, trying to get some vision as he will. But the knockup comes in. The Temper Fate going to keep this around, but now the turn should come out. No, instead they just go for the flip.
Oh,
and it goes over to DRX. Sponge gets in. As now Rich is trying to follow up here. They want to take the fight after the fact. Some low health bars on BNK, and already that's 2 kills to DRX. And maybe make it a third here as Clear's on the run. And it doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Double kill goes over to Rich, and they got the Baron.
So what point do we just blame Wukong for the lost streak? 7-1 now on this pick, and they just made a massive throw. DRX now in the draw sponge.
Water.
Says 5,000. Ults.
Bossa.
Got it.
Up these structures.
So are you on Team Gwen or on Team Wukong in this game?
Right now I'm feeling a little bit Team Gwen.
Yeah.
You know, it's feeling pretty bad for Team Wukong. Any Wukong haters are feeling very good after this game.
I mean, it's just been the way the fights have been breaking out. Like, that wasn't even a fight. They just kind of threw the Baron away. That equalizer is gigantic, but also going in on a clear, very deep, and now the counter engage comes out from the Nico. But look at the damage that Teddy is doing. Ori has a kill, as now the Runamorph is going to get him away. But Diablo stepping up into 4 people, going to push them out and stop that Baron push for now.
Each on the backline, but Yehu and Teddy have Sums, Yehu has Zhonya's, and they're feeling very tentative right now.
All right, well, the vision is off, so you can tell that something is brewing as Raptor's got an angle. The equalizer good too, as now the follow-up comes in. Gonna catch 3 in the front line. Immediately he dies though, and the amount of Zhonya's and Temper Fates that are keeping them alive is insane. Clear is out of the fight already. Raptor desperate to get something. He will get Ondil and actually heals an insane amount, but still, it's just that, and they get the shutdown on the Wukong. Another kill that will go over to Orianna.
At least trying to go for what your comp wants to do, but so much time bought there by Andal. Teddy getting the 3,000 assists on the back of that play. A good team fight to get
condition. He's just in the side lane, and he's got Realm Warp soon, has TP and Flash, and is just trying to get value out of the grubs, trying to get value out of the fact that he is Rise.
Yep, has the Rabadon as well, so actually doing a good amount of damage to his turrets. We do see a counter punch here from DRX on the top side. But BNK FEARX is happy to cross map right now. Oh, TP coming in. That's a level 17 Corki, by the way.
Raptor just gonna pull the trigger on this one. Just goes in. It's a lot of damage into Teddy. And now the knockup comes in and Teddy's dead as he gets baited into that fight big time. But now Kellen is gonna go down, and it's Team Gwen who is winning this one big time. Rich says, I am the real carry here. They take out the Rumble, and now it's just Diablo. The rest of his team is gone. 007. Secret Agent not able to help out in this one, and they are just kiting this one out. Diablo not one to back down from a fight, but he had to be there to clear the wave regardless. It looks like this game might just end right here with DRX on top.
And I feel like there's going to be a lot of regrets for BNK FEARX in this game. You know, that dive in the top lane that gave Gwen the 2 kills, but also things like the Baron start, some of the throws, the Atakan start as well. This was a game where the Wukong really got so much momentum, and yet they just weren't able to close out the tech. Yeah. Sweep them all up, you know. In fact, Jax can take a broom instead of his
dash.
You know, Vikla doing good in the mid lane matchup. Bot lane matchup gone pretty good. I spoke oh, never mind. Raptor's here too.
Yep, Raptor here, and the Blade Caller comes through. Ondil in a lot of trouble. One auto would do it. Flash forward. First blood given over to Diablo. And already they're getting a lead here on the Zyra Khan.
Yeah, paying a little bit for this Braum pick, which I... Oh...
Yeah, Sponge in a very awkward spot, maybe not expecting Raptor to be here or something, as he was running straight towards him in the brush.
Yeah.
Well, they're certainly doing that. They're going to take out the ward. As Raptor now here, they flash on to Teddy. They want to take him down. They burst him for basically 100 to 0. And through the barrier as now a follow-up does come in. We got Vikla on in as he is going to land that Q2 and get on in as well. Gets the double kill. And it's just a massive win here for BNK in the bottom lane.
Scary. It's also a full level lead in terms of experience.
All right, going on in, utilizing some of that gold, but a very nice ult to disengage here from the side of Rich.
Setting up this, and they'll leave. Oh no.
Well, everybody's around. They're trying to clear the wave here. It's just a full-on dive. The Braum ult does get a lot of value, but I'm not sure it's going to matter all too much. Kellen will go down.
Okay. Okay, that didn't go too badly. You know, the wave was already gone. Hits on ult, the flag and drag hits, and those ult connects. Then yeah, they could probably burst Vikla, but will it hit?
All right, trying to set something up here. Big engage from the side of the BNK, but the Cataclysm comes down and zones pretty well. Actually, for the side of DRX, as now the Featherstorm does come down. Here is Rich joining the fight, gonna zone away the rest of the team, but Clear also joining up, gets that kill onto the AD carry. And Raptor comes in and cleans up the support. 2 more kills on the board for BNK.
That was so awkward, because what actually ended up happening is when the Cataclysm came down, Teddy actually couldn't...
He's gonna dive him. Yeah, he's absolutely gonna... Okay. That's not the shuriken we were looking for.
Well, looks like Vikla not getting the value. Maybe we're hoping for Physicality, but it doesn't really matter when your team are just winning everywhere else. Speaking of everywhere... Oh, wow. Yep. Goodbye to your turret. That range.
Imagine if he was playing Ziggs.
Oh, baby.
Just imagine.
Yeah.
Like, it would have actually been insane.
No range.
Oh, very nice combo on a Kellen. He's just dead.
Can do that. Rakan into Talia does not feel good.
Just in general, like BNK, they're just winning literally everywhere.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. They are all ahead. They've got a lot of momentum.
Oh. Okay, we have a bit of engages coming both ways, and the flank comes in, and Teddy's just dead! And they get the angle. Yeah, there's nowhere for him to go. That's 2 kills now, as Rich gonna dash into the Jax after the fact. And now 5,000 gold to lead here. 15 minutes in, the Shuriken from miles away! And the damage is just insane! They're diving every turret they can, and Vikla's gonna stay alive. BNK are smashing them here.
They're just absolutely dumbstering them. The awkward hand comes up from Handle, yeah. It's kind of how I feel at the moment.
Who doesn't quite have the range, or the Talia who's this far behind. Like, a lot of the tools that DRX have for peeling against this composition just don't really exist anymore.
And the rocks keep getting swept up, you know?
All right, well, they're going for Teddy again, but it's actually DRX who are engaging here. They're caught, and the double knockback comes in. Are the wallets too heavy is really the only question. Teddy gonna go into the Rift Herald and actually survive, and the comeback is happening here for DRX. And a big kill, actually, from Vikla. Insane damage from him, but it's still so many kills going the way of DRX, and they'll get this mid-tier 1.
Big fight comes out from DRX. The Rift Herald usage, pretty fantastic there from Teddy to buy some time. And just as we're thinking they could do no wrong, it goes back the other way.
And now they're just scrambling DRX to get in here.
Oh, look at Clear. Oh, look at the flank.
The flank is gigantic, but Rich is going to spot him. I just don't think that DRX can do anything about this objective. And yes, they will in fact get away, as now the engage goes in on a Teddy, but Clear all by himself, taking a ton of damage. The knockback comes in, but Jarvan goes in as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. A lot of damage already done here by DRX. As now over the wall, in goes Vikla, but on the rocks, the Rakan just gets 1 shot, and now Teddy gets peeled for on the back line. He's going to live, but the front line is being totally run here by Vikla and Diablo on the left side. A pretty close fight, all things considered.
Also a 2-level lead on Teddy.
Yeah.
Adakan giving a lot of XP. Now Vikla on the flank.
Sponge is taking a huge amount of damage on the Strake. They really don't want to give over the soul point here, but I think they might just have to. There it goes over to BNK. And so Hextech soul point.
Yeah, not a good one to give over. Especially because I feel like this composition for BNK FEARX generally struggles to take towers, with it being short range or melee champions. So getting things like just play with the dragon, safer. That being said, if you do get a pick...
Yeah, TP's coming in, Sponge in a lot of trouble, has to flash. Good idea, otherwise he's just dead, and then they absolutely start the Baron.
They're trying to corral Yehu in here. Does have the wall.
Yeah, just gonna go ahead and dive. They got two guys. Going in on a Sponge, though, as now the TP comes in, and it looks like that's all they wanted, essentially. They're gonna back away after getting that Summoner out.
Yep, they make sure the TP trade is even, importantly enough, between the two top laners. Teddy wants to recall now to pick up the Infinity Edge. I think the call is like, okay, they're not...
That feels like the much more important objective at this point in time. Actually. Baron is trying to see whether or not they're doing this, or at least get enough vision around it. They have a ward nearby. That should tell them that they're not. The culling comes down. An angle here for Vikla. The knockup goes in on a Teddy as Rich is trying to peel. Kellen's getting low, but Teddy's already dead. And now Diablo kind of just has a free moment. They're trying to get onto that backline, and they will take him down as he went way too deep for that one. And that's going to be the final kill. Vikla coming in from the bottom side. And it looks like BNK have just done it here in game 2.
Pretty masterful game from Vikla. No deaths on this Akali. Looks like the broom composition working, scooping up those rocks. And DRX will fall in this game to 1-1. And the series are so important to them. Will end up going to game 3. Vikla picking up a Medjai's. He actually recalled there, bought the Medjai's and TP'd. I saw that. That's cheeky. Right.
It's like, I would have bought this. We would have won this game anyway.
Yeah.
Even if it went longer. But it only goes about 28.
Kind of just exists. The Azir was obviously a great first pick. But after that, you know, the Jhin here, I'm not hugely inspired by.
Essentially, he's just kind of sitting there. And
I think there was a recent one where I think Keen played Sion the other day into...
Oh, that was pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, to be fair, it was Keen into Piv.
Oh, okay. Lining up too. Perhaps didn't want the cow on the backside of that one.
That was a... That's it. That's just what happens. The Raptors looking for him again.
Yep, just going on in. There is Andal still there. As now he's going to continue forward. The rest of the team says, go, go, go. We want to get this blue. And it's actually going to go the way of Sponge, but now he has to flash away. And Diablo is running him down in the enemy jungle. His first blood for the Kalista, just like that.
Was the blue buff... He didn't get it, by the way.
He did. Lee Sin Q kill. But
yeah.
Maybe he's just a little bit too deep.
Felt very tentative, their approach there.
Well, we're going to get the kick now. The insect looking pretty good from Raptor, but the play is not looking very good after the fact, as now Diablo gets in there as he does have the bailout. Will he get the kill on the Andal? Yes, he will. Immediately dies. And kind of gets baited in there big time by Raptor.
Yeah, that play felt a little bit... They kind of did that, you know, in game 1 on the Wukong when he got the kill, the solo kill, and then immediately went top and died to Gwen.
Little ult on in. Yehu caught out here. Not sure if he's going to be able to secure this kill, but even gets the flash out of Yehu.
Yeah, not sure he needed a flash. I mean, hindsight, he didn't need a flash, but
kind of trying to do
encouraging them to stay on the tower.
It was just a suggestion, after all. Going on in, there's the sweep from the Silas, gonna get Sponge over the wall, as the Lee Sin will be just fine for now. Vikla does come over, but Yehu's got a great angle here with the soldiers. They're gonna take down Diablo already, and Yehu once again, double knockup comes in from the Yoni. It's a crazy fight now, as the shots coming out from the Jhin, not gonna quite hit Raptor. BNK went so deep for that play, and it did not pay off for them. And it's not even done there. I mean, this is a Scion, but if we had a knockback from the Cassante, surely they would look for that kill.
So normally, you try to avoid getting... We do see Diablo moving over here. Yeah. I'll contest this one.
I mean...
Raptor's the Alistar ult.
Seems a little bit late, but Raptor is going to get into the pit. Rich is just dashing straight at him. He's like, come at me, bro. Use that ultimate, I dare you. He's going to have to use it, but now he's zoned away from the objective. It does go over to the Lee Sin. As a big hostile takeover, that is going to be the end of Sponge. And now Teddy's kind of zoned away. Big Q's going to come down. And BNK are able to fight front to back on this one. Really no way. Okay, the disengage code actually is the way to get on out. And Yehu on the Azir, but the flash on in and the knockup will get the job done. Triple kill for Diablo in the fight.
Diablo just able to charge forward with all of his front line, creating so much space here. That catches Sponge, also catches the Azir. They dive in on the Azir. Onto Lee Sin, sorry, and then they start moving forwards for the Redemption heal. The Alistair goes down.
The Prio has gone down so far on the Kalista, means that Kalista Renata Glass just gets through for free.
Yeah.
Right, trying to make the play here on the Scion as the ult will come out, but it is blocked. So this guy is so tanky. Sponge is going to be looking for the kick. Kind of misses out on the angle. Finally is going to get the kick down, and that should be enough to take out clear, as not even going to land that Q. And they finally do commit 4 people to take out the Scion.
Yeah, it survives for a long time, but ultimately with that many people wanting you killed, very hard to survive it. In the meantime, Dekla will pick up a tower in the top lane. We see Diablo. Side.
Yeah, Otacon is, I mean, it's a very close game, so I feel like it's kind of, who am I kidding? I'm like, it's kind of difficult to, you know, just start it up. But no, BNK are just going to start it up immediately. They have Kalista, and they do not have double smite, though. It's actually Guardian here for Kellen. We'll see if Ondil is able to get that one up. A lot of sticks in the Otacon. Clear, they're going to get incredibly low, and the sticks are now gone from the objective.
Got to be really cautious about the shred from the Otacon, and they're just taking a lot more damage than they bargained for. Redemption will sustain them back up a good amount. The teams are still hovering around.
Both teams are like, we're doing Otacon. It's happening.
It's inevitable.
Okay, that's going to be the Sundown and the Kidnap. He is just gone. Vikla, nowhere for him to go. Thinks he's safe because he's Yone, but he gets punished big time.
Yeah, oversteps there. The CC chain comes out, and he just gets absolutely deleted. Now, BNK FEARX have to give up the objective. Big misplay there for the mid laner of BNK FEARX and DRX.
Pick it up. You talked about the raw AD going over to the Jhin, but also the Azir loving this. And it's just a big way for DRX to try to solidify the lead. Now the Chemtech Drake, though, they've really been trying to bully this Scion big time, have DRX. Clear positioning forward, but DRX trying to make them pay for that. Tons of damage goes into Vikla already. As the Q is going to land, the kick goes in, but he's all alone, Sponge. Got to be a little bit more careful about that. As the Q, I think, was in, but he elected not to go. And now we just have ultimate chaos as double Azir ults come out. The first one will be the kill onto the Renata Glass. As Diablo getting incredibly low. But he will just barely die to Teddy. As now it's just a big wombo combo inside the pit. Who's going to win this one? I have no idea. Sponge gets taken out. And 6,000 damage from the Azir is not enough as BNK will win the fight.
Such a hectic fight, so close, so many critical moves slightly coming out ahead. We saw so many low health bars there, so many blinking.
Soul for their composition, especially if the fights look more like that as we continue.
He's getting so much healing every time he W's.
Yeah, just kind of commit to the bit, say, okay, this is what I meant to do. He's still going in and zoned away by the hostile takeover. I don't think he meant to do this, and he will die eventually. There he goes. Diablo takes him down.
A little bit interesting play coming out. Baron up in 15.
Back.
They get the cooldown, they buy some time.
That feels pretty good for DRX's chances in the 4v5. Now an angle here from Vikla. Not going to get rooted. Oh, he actually does get rooted. He's going to have to ult out himself, but he's not in this fight. This is just a 4v4 for now, but the Redemption gets massive value onto everybody. Rich going to get Diablo to the backline, but the bailout is there. He does not get the bailout, though, but down go both 80 carries. As in goes Yehu into that backline. He's untouched for now, but now the double stun comes in. But Raptor, he's just unkillable. They can't take down the Silas. They finally do it at the very end. And this time, it's the Yone who thrives in the crazy chaos. And the Scion as well. It's only a Cassante left, and down he will go.
Once again, a hectic fight.
Yeah, it's insane, and he's already got enough MR against the Azir. So he's good against the two carries. As now we go into chaos once again. It's going to be Yehu into that backline, immediately down. This time looking much better for the side of BNK, as Diablo's able to do whatever he wants. Goes over the wall, going to take out the two of them, it looks like. Flash on over, and gets the Ren down. Double kill for Diablo.
That was slick. He was killing one target, hopped over the wall. They've spent most of this game sub 50% HP. Every fight, they are just permanently going to have it active. Clear is already trying to have it active here.
Oh no, they're trying to stop him, and instead it will be the Yone who is going to stop this Jin. And Clear was here the whole time, body blocking and bodyguarding for the take. Chemtech.
If Zokler was in base, if he could have just ran there and been there in time to help out this very tanky Scion.
All right, well, now with the Baron and the Chemtech Soul, it really does feel like this comp from BNK is unkillable. Like, I just don't think there's enough damage to punch through all of these health bars. It just doesn't feel real. Like, the Scion, the Yone, the Silas, we don't have... I mean, we do have the Thornmail.
That's the only healing reduction.
That's
and
it.
It's not going to apply to enough people. There's so much sustain. Raptor has Alistar ult in pocket. Look how big the shield is on Clear, because he's got triple Chemtech Dragon.
Yeah. It's actually crazy.
You have the Redemption as well, which is boosted by the Chemtech Dragon, so it's like a Giga Redemption.
He does.
But yeah, it doesn't increase the Bloodthirst or Lifesteal.
Exactly, yeah.
Lifesteal. The McHale's though, you know?
Yeah, just huge. Amazing. And they're just 5-man pushing. I mean, this is what BNK will do. They already got 2 inhibitors. They're going to just run into your base. Clear's taking an insane amount of damage, actually, at this point in time. But so is the Cassante, just disappears. Engage Renata comes out once again. Actually, some low health bars, but they do have that healing and that shielding. But the Jin, actually a lot of value here. Gonna get a second kill, holding on just barely. Triple does come forward, though, as Diablo running around like a little grasshopper. Hopping around as now we get the big engage here from Ondil, but unfortunately Teddy just can't get in range. That is the Quadra. Question is, does Diablo go for the Penta or does he go for the end?
Shirley's got to go for the Penta. Shirley, come on Diablo, he's looking for it.
Oh, they get it. They're going to get the knockup. They don't get the Penta. So that's not going to do it. That's not quite going to do it.
Yet. Send it. You've already locked in planes. Go.
The handshake. Waiting for the handshake should be enough. No! The Nexus denies it.